Hello everybody, my name is Justin Yates, and today I am going to be showing you my cell project. You can probably see it over there. Wow, what is that? It looks kind of like, what does that look like? An animal cell. Well, it's actually an animal cell split in half. I was trying to make a circular type sphere, and it didn't come out too well, but it came out to where you could get the point. Alright, so let's press this. Cow comes out. I want that cookie. Oh, disco cow. That's right, it is an animal cell. These type of cells can be found in animals such as this cow. Animal cells can have as many as 20 organelles, but in this project, we're going to be showing you 10. So let's begin. Yeah, this is made with the game Minecraft. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's pretty awesome. Ooh, no one likes you. Alright, so let's start out with the first cell wall. Everything here was built by me, by hand. Alright, so that was a creeper, but he disappeared. I don't know why. Before we enter, I must point out that this is a cell wall. It protects the cell from bad stuff, like creepers. Creepers explode stuff, usually. It's actually better that that's not there because, yeah, it was on peaceful. Because I don't want anything blowing up my beautiful cell here. But yeah, this is the cell wall. Also, before we even enter, we're covering 2 organelles. This is the cell membrane. These doors can be an example of the cell membrane. The cell membrane lets things good in and out while keeps the bad things out completely. So it's like a filter. Alright, so let's enter. So there's stuff all over the floor. I wonder what it is. First I will show you cytoplasm. It is not technically an organelle, but I will still show it. Cytoplasm is everywhere in the cell. Unfortunately, I can only put it on the floor for space and for clutter reasons. This holds the organelles so that the cell can function. No cytoplasm equals no cell. So true. Alright, so first let's get up here. It looks kind of like a dragon. Straight to the top. This is the nucleus. It is the brain of the cell, like the brain. Because this model is rather small, I had to make the nucleus small. However, in a real animal cell, the nucleus is massive and compared to other organelles. Next, we will be talking about this over here. Alright, let's go. Oh, got trapped. It's very dangerous in the cell. This is the centriole. It contains mitotic spindle, kind of hard to pronounce, which helps in mitosis, the reproduction of cells. So not only can you have one of these, you can have 2, and there are just billions of these cells, huge, very actually microscopic small cells in your body. The centriole is a barrel-shaped organelle. Yeah, it's kind of barrel-shaped, as you can probably see. This is the mito something, the mitotonic spindle. So it kind of falls in there a bit. Some of it kind of escapes, but usually that wouldn't happen. So let's just put some of that in there. Alright. Brilliant. Next is the plastids. By the way, a lot of these are just found all over the cell, but I've made one example of 10 different organelles. This is the plastid, not to be confused with the vacuole, which is over there. You'll see that whole setup in a second. This organelle stores food in the cell. Without it, the cell would most likely die, because you need food to live. Everybody knows that. So, click this button a couple times, we see a nice piece of chicken, we see a cake, you know, some melon, and we can just keep going here. I've built all sorts of contraptions like this. some apples. I think I see a pork in there. Some fish. You know, good stuff. This, I already know what this is. This is the vacuole. I should know because I made it. This is the vacuole. It stores water and carries it around with the cell. These get a little brief as we go along. And as you see, it's leaking into this wood panel here. These two little wood panels. If you're wondering what these wood panels are, they are the mitochondria. They probably don't look like this, but this is just an example. And this is the mitochondria. Mitochondria, my bad. It provides the whole cell with water. Sometimes a vacuole needs a little help, every once in a while. So as you see, water's kind of spreading out through this whole thing. Next is this. This one looks like a temple of some sorts, but in all reality it is the ribosome, which there are multiple ribosomes all around a cell, like I said back there. This is just an example of one. This is an example of a ribosome. Ribosomes help make proteins that help the structure, that help the cell keep structure. Sorry. With this example, the chickens represent proteins. Also, they look like tiny grains of sand. There are usually many ribosomes in a cell, but for this example, I only made one to save space. Like I said, let's get rid of some of this stuff in here. Poor Cookie. Alright, so we press this, it makes a little protein. Go protein, go with your family. Sorry. Don't look at me like that. Alright, and there's some in here too. It's all over the place. Proteins galore. Alright, I was wondering when that would go away. No rain in a cell. No rain. Alright, now, this is the lysosome. This setup represents the lysosome. This gets rid of unneeded things like fatty acid and defends the cell. In this example, the items in the dispenser are used cell components. Also, the lysosome is exclusive to the animal cell, meaning it is only in the animal cell. It's not in a plant cell or a prokaryote cell. So, click this button. We see a book. No one likes books. See a brick, piece of leather, and a mushroom. And that's it. We've released all of the garbage from the cell. That easy, too. Alright. So, that's about it, except for this one I was saving for last, because it's my favorite. The endoplasmic reticulum. So large of a name that I couldn't even fit it all on the cover of the book. This is the endoplasmic reticulum. It moves proteins, in this case chickens, through the cell. Not much to say here. So I built this little contraption. We'll hit this a couple times. So now there are chickens all over there. Proteins, sorry. There are proteins all in here, and we want them to be free because a cell needs proteins. So let's just release them. Go proteins. Go with your family. Yes. Yes. Let's find something here. Come chickens. Proteins. Come with me. You will be safe. Alright. Well, that is my animal cell. But there are so many more organelles left that I haven't covered. So go out and study all there is about the human body. If you want. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. Let's just throw away this garbage. Alright, so that is my animal cell. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned a little bit about yourselves. Goodbye.